Hi, motherfuckers! NATO is getting fucked up over the weekend. I mean, major news. I have to find the other link for you guys. That link right there, that's major fucking news. Fucking major. I mean, if they find out, like, they got bomb residue and stuff, like, like like the Navy pretended they had bomb fragments of, hey, Sander, hello. We got new peoples in here. I didn't shave yet, so I'm a little shaggy, and I got a cut on my head still, but fuck it all. We got to do the news live, man. I have to find that other fucking article. Did you just run away?
I'll be back.
Okay. My girlfriend's running away or going pee. One of those two things. Thanks, man. And I'm finding the other big link. There's another major story from yesterday. I haven't even read this one. HTS, which is Turkish, the proxy force Al-Nusra people. Apparently one of their main bases just got the hell blown out of it.
I'm back.
A lot of news, man. See, all the news goes down on the weekends because they think Americans don't pay attention. Well, I guess Americans don't. I do, though. Fuck, where was the article at? Yesterday before I went to bed, there was a fucking
They probably already wiped it.
Maybe. I hope not. I can't find it though. They had a fucking report, actual phone conversation recorded of that it was the fucking hold on. I didn't even read a lot of this news. The fucking, yes, Iran.
Well, then what were you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Typical.
I can't believe it's not on the most visited. I'm hoping I can find this fucking article. Maybe it was in the Al Masdar. I'm looking, guys. But they got the fucking phone conversation between, I don't even know what this organization is. It's called abbreviated or whatever, an acronym is MKO. Apparently it's some radical religious zealot cult of Iran that's actually a terrorist. And before, like, they were like big time before America overthrew the Iranian government, but now they go around like assassinating like the Iranian leaders.
Oh, good.
Oh, God damn it. Fuck. What's going on?
Oh.
Holy shit. Syria is now making their own sniper rifles. See? Well, I want one of those. I want to see what it does.
It shoots real far.
Well, it's a sniper rifle. That's axiomatic. Oh, China has a fucking oil tanker drone now, it looks like. The world's first intelligent oil tanker. Oh, come on. I can't find the fucking story.
They're going to have to put on safeguards so people can't come, steal it.
Uh-huh. Well, it has AI, so hopefully it has like little robots, man. They just like patrol it.
That would actually be an interesting movie if, be like an action movie where somebody tries to take over the AI ship and it just, picks them off one by one.
Snipers them. But yeah, China now has unmanned oil tankers, apparently. We have to go to the middle. Maybe it wasn't in... I might have to go on the Twitter to find it. I know I'm just babbling and all. Fucking A. It's so hard to find. It was just, they might have wiped it. because it was a major deal. They do this. Oh, it was on Sputnik, I think. And I don't have Sputnik linked here. So I got to go straight to Twitter to find the Sputnik article. Just so you know. So that was from Sputnik. Right here, the Mauser. I don't have it. Well, I do. I technically have a sniper rifle, but it really needs a new barrel. But we might end up having to sell it. That would suck. But I don't know.
But hey, shit sucks.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Something.
I'll
get to the main topic. Jews versus animal balloons is the main topic. I wonder if my other Twitter account has been blown up yet.
Probably.
Oh, come on. Twitter is such a fucking... It's a bandwidth hog. It takes it forever to load and shit. What?
I'm going to make noise now.
Okay, I'll get to the topic after. She's blowtorching. Trump does not believe Iran was trying to provoke U.S. by downing drone. No. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm trying to find this fucking... Sputnik is Russian propaganda outlet. Now, that doesn't mean it's fake. It just means it's propaganda. So they're trying to de-escalate things. I can't find the fucking... I knew I had it on Twitter. It showed up on one of... Come on, man. I should start sharing these articles when they come out. That way it's on a separate list of things.
I'll be back.
All right. Come on. Where... It was from yesterday. I'm done. Why does it not give me my shit fucking in chronological fucking order? Oh my God. I thought it was from Sputnik. Anyways, they have a phone conversation of MKO coordinating with Saudi Arabia about all of the tanker attacks in the Persian Gulf that they're like trying to frame fucking Iran for it. Oh, come on. Come on, dudes. Give me shit in chronological fucking order. Oh, for fuck's sake. I gotta mute this. Yeah. We'll be back. Yeah. It's okay. It was just a robocall from the pharmacy.
Woohoo, our drugs are in.
I don't know.
Can you scoot over a little bit?
Sure. This is the guy from last night. He was like, he just like is looking for things to be upset about. He's the one I said, I don't got time for every poser in a parka. Yeah, dude. I don't have time for your silly drama. The two biggest hackers and chills. Man, I wish
I have a fucking brain injury. Are you serious?
And he's getting mad for people making fun of like mental
I got
illnesses.
hit by a fucking truck.
Yeah. And I'm a disabled veteran, so you're barking up the wrong fucking crippled people here, dude. He can't handle. He's like really mentally ill, like IQ 85 level.
He likes to watch people sleep, apparently.
I guess that's creepy. He's sneaking into people's houses and just watching them. I see you. He's like,
I see people sleeping.
That yes. Anyways, I'm trying to find that fucking. I think they fucking pulled the story, and they think that Oh, good call, Sander. You can actually post links in here. It should allow you.
It's free chat. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
When I set up these things, I always go and I uncheck the block all spammy stuff, which YouTube wants people to automatically be censored, and I uncensor things. So you should be able to post a link. Do I want to make pancakes or pudding for breakfast?
I don't think I want either one of those things.
What do you want?
Because it's so hard to fit pancakes into my mouth.
You mush it up. I want me to.
Mushy pancakes? That doesn't sound very good.
You chop it smaller. So pudding? No pudding? I think they pulled the article.
And I'll probably just have a breakfast shake.
Oh, really?
Well, I haven't had one in a couple days.
What's the point? Well, you do need that, but what am I going to eat then?
You can eat whatever the fuck you want.
I can't find the fucking. I need to start
make pudding. I'll eat it later, or you can make pancakes.
Every CIA agent. Yeah, see, you can see it works. You're able to post. I see it. Oh my god, I can't. It was from last.
I'm on to every CIA agent here. Wait, do they mean here?
So now CIA agents are homeless veterans.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, what quality of spies are you gonna get from homeless people?
I'd be able to afford shit if I worked for the fucking CIA.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know. And they think that,
I can't even afford my van.
I know. We still don't have our vehicle. We don't even have a vehicle right now. And then people are calling us fucking CIA shills and stuff. Come on.
Don't you think I'd be rich if I knew how to fuck the system?
Now America's trying to prevent fucking India from buying Russian weapons. Instead of actually being competitive and making decent defense industry weapons, America's going around threatening people to try to make them buy their shitty stuff instead.
That's funny.
It's pretty fucking pathetic. Oh my god. And then rich people are complaining about people getting their naked pictures. If you put it on the internet, expect everybody to see it. It's like my wiener. It's out there somewhere. Nothing I can do about that. My wiener is on the internet. Can't do nothing.
Congratulations.
It's not even wearing a hat.
Well, my boobs may or may not be on the internet.
I'm pretty sure they're on there too. Oh my god. I can't find it. UK sends elite commandos and divers to Iranian shores. What?
Commandos, so they're not wearing underwear.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to wear underwear if you're underwater.
Good point. More drag.
I can't find it, man. It's a very important article. It'll show up again when it's important. This is not the first time this has happened to us. So just so you know.
Russian propaganda, they're like, did I see that? Did that happen? No, it didn't happen.
What happens is these newspapers, when they actually have the actual physical hard evidence. Like last night, it wasn't just some fucking internet paper or person saying shit. I listened to the actual phone call. They had it recorded and it was all in not English. But it was the people talking, and the Iranian spies were nice enough to put the subtitles up there for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Of course, you're only guessing that that's what they were saying.
But they're not putting it up there for English speakers. They're putting it up there because they're letting all the Arab nations understand that they're hosting terrorists. The Americans.
So wait, is English just like the The fallback language.
English is the language that white people are trying to foist upon the world.
Speaking of English.
Yeah. They wanted it to be the universal language, along with the US dollar as the universal currency.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it is. But anyways, it was a phone conversation between Saudi Arabian peoples and the MKO which is a terrorist organization in Iran. Abandoned building here in Alabama.
So wait, moved to Alabama from Michigan?
The CIA is now burning down homeless people's houses, apparently. I think he's like really getting close to being Batman.
Ooh, fun. Maybe he's a CIA agent.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Dude, seriously, honestly, you need to go to the doctors and get meds. All right?
Mm-hmm.
You seriously, there's this thing in America called free healthcare. And if you're homeless, it means you're poor and you qualify for free healthcare.
Been forced to live in an abandoned building. Well, then you're just squatting.
We're getting evicted from our abandoned building. So, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the club.
And guess what? It has nothing to do with the CIA. It's just a couple of basic bitch criminals.
Yeah.
And the corrupt U.S. court system. Nothing fancy to go on there. No CIA, no plots. No one's out to get us.
Just your basic fuckery.
No one's out to get us. It's just a couple of basic bitch murderers that are trying to steal everything from my dead dad. But if you feel better living in that CIA spy world, more power to you. I really suggest you get some antipsychotic drugs or something. The doctors will give them to you. They're free. So even if you're living in an abandoned building.
It's like Pez.
Yeah, they'll give them to you. It's free. All you got to do.
They're like, here, please take these.
Is go into a community clinic somewhere. Well, maybe Alabama doesn't have the state medical.
Yeah, they probably don't.
So look, you got to go to a city like New York or Jersey or.
Go back to Michigan.
Michigan.
He spelled it with an S instead of a C, so it's not Michigan.
Yeah. Or Seattle, Portland, Oregon, anywhere in California, and sign up for free government health care. I mean, seriously, if you're in Alabama and you're in an abandoned building, that's probably better digs than we got, really.
And you got Wi-Fi for McDonald's, so fuck, free Wi-Fi.
I suggest finding the public libraries. McDonald's is not the greatest of internet.
Yeah, it does suck.
So public
libraries. Library is way better. And, that gives you a different place to hang out.
Yeah, dude. Just so you know, you're barking up the wrong homeless people. Well, they better bring me and give me my cut. I want my 10%, motherfuckers. I know. He's very paranoid, and you really need to go get meds, Mr. Sleepwatcher. Get meds. All right. There's no shame.
Or, sleep.
Or just fucking get some help, man. Seriously, get some fucking help.
But here's something. Get hit by a truck, they'll totally put you in the hospital.
Don't get hit by a truck.
It worked for me, apparently.
Yeah, she got hit by a truck. Her jaw on the left side
spilling out of my face.
And it doesn't exist.
There's currently nothing there now.
Yeah, there's nothing there. So you're actually accusing a couple of homeless people that have been hit by trucks and shit that were like CIA and stealing your food from the opposite side of the nation. I would never tell you where I live. We're on the West Coast, okay?
That's enough.
That's as close as I want you getting to me. Because, dude, you're definitely
gonna watch us sleep.
At least we know he's not a hacker because he would be able to find our IP if he was. Anyways, I can't find, I've seen this before where articles will show up and then they'll just fucking appear off of the internet.
And where do we live that, we get hit by trucks.
You got to say, where do you live? But like, anyways, and these stories, they disappear. Like last year, ISIS captured four or five U.S. soldiers from the 101st Airborne Division, and they were POWs of ISIS. And America actually traded an entire military base full of vehicles and an armory and weapons and ammo and everything, worth probably hundreds of millions of dollars to get the four soldiers back from ISIS.
That was all set up to give ISIS that stuff.
Exactly. They like
ISIS is USIS.
Yeah. So they traded so that was their excuse for giving it to them, though. Mm-hmm. But what had happened is ISIS had hit a convoy, a patrol, not a convoy, an actual patrol, military patrol between a joint Kurd U.S. Army patrol, and they blew up the Bearcat that the U.S. forces were in, and then they took the survivors POW prisoner.
Bearcat.
And
when I was in elementary school, that was our mascot, the Bearcats.
But that news story was on the internet for just a couple of hours, and then it disappeared. It started out on the Mirror Salon, which is Syrian reporters, and it went up to Sputnik, which is Russian, and then
they shut it down.
It disappeared. And this same was another Sputnik story. They put it up there so smart people that are up on the news were able to see it, but now it's gone.
And then you guys all seem like nutters.
Yeah, exactly. We seem like nutters.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Anyways, it's time to get to the main topic, the Jews versus the animal balloons. Does anybody know who's winning this? Should I tell them now, or should I tell them what's going on? Anyways.
Yeah, you can talk about what's going on, I guess.
The Palestinians and the Gaza Strip, to be more precise, because the West Bank Palestinians, they're not as hardcore as the Gaza Strip. They just aren't. I'm really more on the side of the Gaza Strip people, because the fucking West Bankers, that's where the fake Palestinian president lives.
Oh.
The Jew puppet.
Mm-hmm.
He has Nutty Yahoo's hand all up in his ass.
Sure.
And every time they want the Palestinians to like make agree with Israel, they're just like Elmer Fudd's there with his hand up the Palestinian president going, I side with the Jews. Yeah, no. He's just a Jew puppet.
Funny.
And anyways, so Hamas and Islamic Jihad of Palestine, of the Gaza Strip, and Hezbollah types, and the whole gang, they're all in on it. Anyways, they have defeated the Israeli Iron Dome systems. That's fucking defunct, garbage, not useful anymore. And here's why: because of the animal balloons. So basically what Hamas and the Islamic Jihad of Gaza has discovered is Iron Dome systems are not really good at distinguishing threat air targets from non-threat air targets, and they're also easy to overload. So in those rocket battles, the reason all of Israel was diving into bomb shelters, the entire nation of Israel, during the last attack, there was like over 1,000 rockets launched out of the Gaza Strip.
People driving around, it's crazy.
I know. The fuck is that?
Something's being dragged.
Yeah, is that a garbage can maybe? Maybe it's the neighbors dragging shit around their yard.
You know what? There was a guy pulling a trailer that was down at the bottom of the hill, and then the sound disappeared. I think something was dragging off of the trailer.
Possibly.
It was like a boat trailer.
Very possible. So, over the past year or so, Hamas and crew have they have this activities for children, on who can make the best exploding animal balloon. It's great fun.
Go kids.
I know. Hey kids, learn chemistry and fight for freedom all at the same time.
Learn chemistry and how to make a balloon doggy.
So like they have competitions in the Hamas or the Gaza Strip for the grade schoolers and stuff, and who can make the most interesting and artistic exploding animal balloons. And
Good times.
then what they do, what Poppy? I don't know. Anyways, what they've discovered is like at nighttime, it has to be at nighttime, not the daytime, because if you understand science and how oceans work, is in the daytime, the air is cooler above the water because the water absorbs more energy without increasing in temperature. It's called latent heat.
Latent heat.
Yeah. And in that same time period, the ground, which is not water, doesn't absorb as much energy and it becomes temperature hotter. So the temperature of the rocks in the air above the rocks goes up in the daytime relative to the ocean air, which stays low relative to the land air. And that causes the cool air, because the cool air sinks, right? And hot air rises. So the cool air comes off of the ocean underneath the hot air, pushing it up. And that's what causes that nice, cool ocean breeze in the daytime. And that's why humans like to be on the ocean in the daytime, for the nice, cool breeze when it's all hot out and stuff. And anyways, wait. So that means they'd have to launch the balloons in the daytime.
Well, I thought the wind carried the other way at night.
Right. It would push the balloons out to sea.
But aren't they on the other side of Israel?
No, they're on the west side. It's the ocean, the Mediterranean.
Oh, I thought they were.
So I guess they have to do their balloon attacks in the daytime. So
somebody needs to tell them.
How do they get them to go in the nighttime? No, I think you're right. Every time I see pictures of the downed animal balloons, it's always in the daytime. They're taking pictures of them.
Well, that's when they can see.
Well, it's not about seeing. You don't want to be able to see them. You want them to be unseen. It would be better if the physics worked the other way. But anyways, so the air comes off of the ocean during the daytime, and it fucking pushes everything in towards the east, from west to east there. So when they launch their animal balloons, I guess they have to do it in the daytime, because then the breeze will push it over to the Julandia lands, and then they cool off and come down and they go boom. What?
I'm just trying to picture a map in my head for where everything is.
I can show you the map if you want to see it.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
It's the Mediterranean.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck.
Okay. So what they found out, though, is that the Iron Dome systems are not able to distinguish between an animal balloon and a rocket. Not very good software, not very good satellites, radars, not very good systems. The NATO systems are shit. They're actual shit. Not actual, well, maybe it is. Maybe they have crap launchers. You send us Santa balloons, we poo on you. So they are
ready for the shitting.
The Iron Dome crap launchers.
The turd cannon.
The turd cannon. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, we have to go send a text to Bob.
Oh.
If he's around. You want to bring me the phone? Because it's after 10.
Okay.
But anyways, so the children of Palestine, of Gaza Strip, they make exploding animal balloons, and then the Hamas and the Islamic Jihad dudes, they take all the fancy the best looking exploding animal balloons. The other ones are like, this is not artistic, and they throw it away. But they want nice fancy ones because, you know, when they come down, not all of them blow up. And then when the Jews find the animal balloons laying on the ground, they want them to be nice, impressively designed animal balloons. None of that little Timmy stuff to where it's like a hot dog with 3 pinches in it and stuff.
Look, a swan! Boom!
Yeah, exactly. So they want them to know that they're very skilled artists too, animal balloon artists. Or maybe they just have a lot of mimes. Regardless, anyways, so what they found out is if they launch like hundreds of animal balloons and then they launch rockets through the animal balloons, it creates static that it overloads the radar systems of the Iron Dome crap shooters, and all of their rockets have been hitting their targets now. Well, not all, but they launched like thousands of rockets through the animal balloon screen. And because Iron Dome can't tell the difference between the animal balloons and the rockets, all of Hamas's rockets have been like blowing up all of the Israeli crap. I don't know if you've seen that in the news or not. It's been a while since they had a rocket battles, rocket wars. But the last two times, I think in a row, that Israel and Hamas and the Palestinians have had a rocket battle, the Palestinians have
rocket good.
They've been winning. And they now know that their shit is able to fucking penetrate into the heart of Israel. And that's why Elmer Fudd, aka Netanyahu, paid the $30 million of blackmail right before the last rocket battle was before the Eurovision contest. And there was like when they shot over 1,000 rockets, and then Israel was like, please stop, we're trying to have a dancing contest. And
why was Eurovision in Israel?
I don't
stupid.
I don't know. But anyways, the long and the short of the story is that Israel, with the so-called best military equipment on the planet because it's American F-35s and Iron Dome and the M1A1 tanks and all of the most expensive machines on the planet, the most advanced weapons ever, are getting beat by children and their exploding animal balloons. That's the story of the Jews versus the animal balloons. And the animal balloons are winning.
Winning.
Hashtag winning. And I'm not even kidding. I know it sounds all funny and cheesy, but that's the actual truth. They're using exploding animal balloons to create a fucking missile shield for the Iron Dome systems, to distract the Iron Dome systems, and it overloads their tracking abilities. And then they start shooting rockets through the fucking screen, the balloon screen. And the rockets have been killing the fuck out of Israelis. Like dead Israelis, hundreds wounded. They activate all the fucking bomb shelters, open up all the bomb shelters whenever Hamas starts another rocket attack. They didn't used to do that. They used to be like, nope, it's all good. We're getting them all shot down. But not anymore. Now the Jews are diving into bomb shelters every time the Gaza Strip attacks them. Just so you know, that's happening in real life. Okay, so that happened. So did we cover all the other breaking news?
Well, there's no new farming news, right?
I haven't looked. It's still raining.
Exactly, it's all underwater.
Oh, they think that the rain might taper off in early July. There's actually, yeah, I did. If you go look up on Twitter, #NoPlant19, it's there. There's farmers that are still going to be planting corn up to July 4th. Instead of having knee-high corn, they're going to have knee-deep in mud corn.
Yeah.
They're planting corn on July 4th in the farmlands in Iowa and places like that in America. And the corn was supposed to be completed by May 20th.
Oops.
It's supposed to be like 3 feet high by now. Well, not 3 feet, but like 2 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
The corn's supposed to be 2 feet high. Most of the corn you see in the Midwest, it's just barely sprouted to maybe this tall tops. And it's getting killed by fucking hailstorms roaming across the line and tornadoes and stuff. So out of the 60 some odd percent that actually got planted, that stuff's getting hammered into the ground by rain and hail still. So at the end of the day, if we have a drought or an early freeze this winter in November, because the corn got planted so late, they're not going to be able to harvest it until like November. We could potentially see an entire years of crops wiped out. And if you recall from April when the flooding started, all of the silos and the grains got destroyed. All of our last year's harvest got destroyed because Trump had that trade war with China thing going on, right? And the farmers weren't. China reduced importing American grains by 60% this year alone. So the American farmers had 60% of their crops just sitting out in the open because all the grain silos were full. And when the rains in April came, the grain silos got flooded and all the grains that were stored outside underneath tarps and stuff, they got all flooded and washed out to the Gulf of Mexico, down the Mississippi and stuff like that, and ruined. And I'll wait. Go ahead. Microwave that.
Zapping the fuck out of it.
Yeah, that's probably a Safeway text.
Probably. You know, stuff to do.
Good morning. Oh gosh, down into the vibes of truth. Hey there.
Hi.
But I messaged the thing. I didn't look. It's probably just a stupid pharmacy text. I have to go pick up my new meds. No. Oh, it was my mom.
That was from before.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
I told you.
Oh, I'm a terrible person. Didn't remember. Didn't hear. Selective hearing.
Maybe I mumbled it. I don't know.
I doubt it. You don't mumble much. So.
What, are you kidding? I mumble all the time with my numb lip.
So,
I mumble.
I guess that is the farming news, that farmers are trying to plant corn and soy all on the 4th of July, when the soy should have been done on the 20th of June and the corn should have been done on the 20th of May, because soy has a shorter growing season.
It doesn't grow as many like kernels.
No, it's pretty
corn
much
grows more seeds.
Isn't soy kind of like a ground plant?
Well, it only grows to be about that tall.
Okay, yeah. So I guess that's why it's more expensive. It doesn't produce.
It grows like between 1.5 feet and 2 feet, probably.
I can add this: the American farmers need to. Hi, thanks.
Welcome, vibes of truth.
I'm a right bastard, so I'm, I get
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not really drama. I don't go into the personal drama because there's real shit happening in life, and everybody online wants to bicker and like try to make fun of each other and talk shit. I'm like, you're on the internet. Why are you bragging about anything?
It's fucking YouTube.
Yeah, seriously. It's not like you can actually go out the door and like have an actual confrontation with somebody. It's just the internet. But yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Thanks. But China just made new laws that they're making. I hate the sound of
fucking people.
I'm really missing.
What are they thinking?
I'm really missing hanging out, camping on the salt evaporation road. Because
Well, that's not really my favorite place because you got trucks going by fast.
We really need to start looking at areas where we can camp out at like
But
that.
it'll have to be trailer friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
They're a little shorty.
Yeah. But there are new laws in China. China's gotten America hooked on growing soy and corn for them over the past, like, what, decade now? And American farmers are addicted to monocropping corn and soy. And it's bad for the land. It's bad for everybody. But China did this for about a decade, and they have Americans growing all this soy and corn for fucking pigs and cows. And then just this year, with the Trump trade war bullshit going on, China finally sprung the trap, and they made new laws limiting the amount of soy you can feed their pigs and cattle. It's health standards for farm animals.
Wonder what they're gonna feed them instead, like alfalfa.
No, just grazing them more probably, and just health, like you said, regular grazing land.
Oh, sure.
You can like cover crops. You could just as easily grow the cover crops and then hay it and feed that to them too.
I suppose that's
The alfalfa and the clover, and those are all cover crops. It's not as dense calories. They want them to. They give them, I think the soy and corn feed is mainly for the dairy cows.
Oh, it could be.
Because I think they need a lot of calories to make the dairy. Dairy cows need a lot of calories compared to the actual beef cattle. Because in Texas, they roam free. They're just on the rangeland.
They have feedlots too.
That's right before they slaughter them. But for the majority of their life, the cows are roaming just free out there on the land.
No.
In Texas, they are.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
I lived there. I had to go training with the fucking cows everywhere.
So it's just you and the cows.
Yes, it's you and cows and your fucking stupid ass M16 with blank rounds and big ass fucking 800-pound fucking cows with their fucking horns there and their dick just swinging in the breeze.
Okay, then they weren't cows; they were bulls.
Well, yeah, they were bulls, but that's what's out there in Texas. Their horns are huge, man. And then the stupid fucking
Texas Longhorns.
And then the stupid rednecks are out there. I'm gonna go wrestle that one, and I'm like, dude, you're stupid. You're really stupid. You want it? It's like an 800-pound fucking cow, and with big ass, like, seriously, a 4-foot fucking spread of horn, and they want to go fucking pick in a fight with the thing.
Right on, go for it, dude.
Yeah, really. So that's the farm news. Oh, you know how it's like all cold and snowy down here? There's going to be point at the Colorado mountains and stuff. They're getting snowstorms.
That sucks.
It's actually colder in Colorado than it is at the fucking North Pole right now. The North Pole is hovering right around 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. And it's snowing in Colorado, which means it's below zero or below Celsius. So is it? Yeah, 0.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually colder in North America than it is in the actual fucking North Pole right now. And that is what you get from a wiggly jet stream due to fucking climate change. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wiggly. And that's why we got all this cool weather for us even right now. It's supposed to be 80s out. It's summertime in Washington. It's supposed to be 75, 80, but we're getting like...
We're like on the low side of it.
Low 60s to mid 70s. It's fucking stupid weather.
It's been more like upper 60s or at least mid 60s.
No, but this upcoming few days, it's going to be more cold.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's going to suck.
Yeah, exactly. So the reason we're getting cold temperatures in the continental areas is because they're getting warm temperatures in Greenland and the Arctic, and they're melting a lot.
Good time.
Yeah, so that's happening. And tomorrow we'll be doing the next crop progress report. Comes out on the 24th in the evening. Well, that's when I always look at it because it's never there in the morning, and I just wait for it to come out. Hey, Mochas. So then we'll start checking what the August corn futures are.
Hold on.
But anyways, yeah, China is not going to be. Hey, okay. They
puppies.
want us to walk the dogs. I'm almost
Yeah.
done, guys. I'm almost done.
It'll be time soon. Very
Almost.
soon.
So these dogs, oh God, really smacking everything around.
And the walk takes like 10 minutes.
I know.
Kind of funny.
But so that one link I did earlier, I gotta go click on that link and load it up somewhere. I just did that. I'm probably lagging now.
Nice.
Oh yeah. The ball, and I know they're fucking nutters over there. I'll read that shortly. The link I posted up above was Syria just got a terrorist attack on their pipelines out of their port city, right where the Russians are. Latakia port, I think. And it's kind of hard to miss the fucking oil coming up out of the water. So they noticed it right away. And they sent the divers down there and they turned the pipes off. Apparently they have 5 pipelines to export oil right there. So
from where?
Syria, Latakia, and their harbor.
So wait, what caused the leak?
They were blown up. Somebody sabotaged them. Considering the location, I'm pretty sure this is one of those times we actually can blame the Jews.
Jews did it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because Jews have submarines. Israel does have submarines, and it would have been easy for them to get underwater to go do that little scuba operation. And like I said, the one article I was trying to find was the phone call between Saudi Arabia and the MKO, and they're actually this Iran has actual physical hard evidence that those ships were false flag attacked. So things are not going too well for NATO.
Yeah.
Oh, other weather fucking news. France and Italy are getting their crops, they're mainly orchards, hammered by hail and snowstorms. So that whole thing where the European continent turns into a mini ice age because of global climate change is actually starting to come true.
Right on.
Wouldn't it be cool if they just never warmed up again and they froze over? I don't know. Anyways, we got to go walk dogs. So I'd like to say thank you to all the new peoples. Mr. Sleepwatcher, please go see a doctor and get some meds. You need help. I'm serious. I don't want you to go psycho and kill people.
Or fun troll,
And if you do go psycho and kill people, make sure it's bad people and make it count for something, but you don't have really good judgment, so you should really just go to a doctor instead. And that's what I got to say. And everybody else, have a good Sunday and see you next time.